Mark Zuckerberg just declared war on the entire advertising industry. They took our jobs, right? Like the South Park episode. So, but no, it's not the immigrants. It's just the AI. Okay, it's going to replace all of us. So let's check this article. Let's react this article and understand what exactly is happening. And if you are a media buyer, if you're going to lose your job, and if you're a business owner, if you're going to have less work in order to create your ads, okay? If you want to see the whole interview that he did, we got this website. I'm going to drop the link here in the description, which has the whole thing, the whole interview, but I'm going to actually react this article right here, which summarizes everything. I could even use an AI to summarize an interview, but I don't want to only use AI, even though I use AI to help with my ads either, like to help me with my ads too, to create image, to create ad copy, craft everything, and even to create specific avatars in order to create specific angles of ad copy. So there's a whole new world that you can use AI to create ads for you, not only just pushing one button, according to Mark Zuckerberg. Because let's take a look at the article, okay? It's not really a secret that the advertising industry is about to get upended by AI. One reason big platform companies like Google and Meta have been so deeply invested in photo and video generation is because they know the first heavy users of those tools will be advertised on their platforms. Okay, yeah, we've seen the broad Advantage Plus stuff, like replacing the targeting, not completely, but yeah, in most of the cases, especially for e-commerce or big brand niche with broader audiences, the broad Advantage Plus started to be a reality, right? And the only audience to target. But no one's ever really just come right out and said it. Until today, when Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg sat down with Verge, Ben Thompson, and basically said his plan was to more or less eliminate the entire advertising ecosystem from creative one on down. This is very advantage to him, because think about it. The middle ground person, like someone that provides the service, is like a bottleneck for him, because this way, creating AI that does everything, he can cut the middleman between the business owner and the platform, and the media buyer slash agency was this middleman, and he wants to cut that because he wants that the business owner, he wants all the business owners investing more money on his platform instead of also paying to the middleman, right? So let's continue here. Zook was talking about how AI has already improved ad targeting, but now Matt is thinking about the ads themselves. So he says here, he goes, but there's still the creative piece, which is basically business come to us and they have a sense of what their message is or what their video is or their image. And that's pretty hard to produce, and I think we're pretty close. Well, let me update you. ChatGPT and other AI tools can do that too. So it's not like something new, but I think he's going to encompass everything into one platform, which is more practical to use, but there's nothing super new, because I doubt that his AI platform will be better than isolated platforms. Like, I doubt that he can create better image than Midjourney, for example. So even with that, even doing that is more practical. It's easier, obviously, but when using the AI separately, I think it will always be better to do that. And the more they produce, the better, because then you can test it, see what works. Well, what if you could just produce infinite number? That's fine. Yeah, okay, we're just make it for them. I mean, obviously, it will always be the case that they can come with a suggestion or here's the creative that they want, especially if they really want to dial it in. But in general, we're going to get to a point where you are a business, you come to us, you tell us what your objective is, you connect your bank account, you don't need any creative, you don't need any targeting demographic, you don't need any measurement, except to be able to read the results that we spit out. I think that's going to be huge. I think it is a definition of the category of advertising. Except by the fact that if everyone else is doing the same thing, how they're going to differentiate themselves? That's where the middleman comes in, because sometimes the business owner don't have a time to even create a strategic marketing, like a marketing strategy. So let's say we have 5 people in our business, and all of them in a specific niche, and all of them are using this. How they're going to differentiate themselves, whether it be in a middleman or like an agency, or when they create the angle in the offer, because with this part, with creating the avatar, the angle, and the offer, the AI is going to create all the rest, all the creatives and data copy and image. So these are the main factors. We still need a human to differentiate from the others, or we use the business owner human to create a very different offer to make the AI stand out the others, because the AI will be the same for everyone else. So how are you going to stand out? That's the thing. So what Mark is describing here is a vision where a client comes to Meta and says, I want customers for my product, and Meta does everything else. He generates photos, videos, and those product and videos of those products using AI, writes copy about those products with AI, assembles that into infinite number of ads with AI, target those ads to all people on its platforms with AI, measures which ads perform best, and iterates on them with AI, and then has those customers but the actual products on its platform using its systems. Okay, this is something that he's been trying to using for a while, like especially when we started to use CBO. I think we had a name for that. It was 5 something, which was dynamic creative CBO. I don't remember the rest, but it was all like more automatic features that we could use. So he always wanted to turn everything into something more automatic. It never happened, but obviously I would say now it's close, but even so, he always thought about it and never happened. But let's see. I've been calling this swirl of ideas for AI power advertising fin creative, and we've seen something interesting demos of it in the past, including at NVIDIA keynotes. But I've never heard anyone pull the thread all the way to connect us to your bank account and read the results we spit out, which would basically wipe out the entire ad industry as we know it. Not entirely, as I said previously, but that's fine. It is fundamentally hostile to the world of big brands and big ad agencies who have all built elaborate systems to audit the results platform provide them after a decade of ad fraud and measurement scandals, and who have very strong opinions about what platforms like Meta can and cannot do well. Okay, I sent Mark's quote to some major players in the ad industry to get reaction, and it was withering. Brand safety is a big issue still, so letting them make an all-optimized creative is a scary concept, one agency CEO told me. But, well, anyways, the fact is that everyone is telling this lately, like, you should shift the button pusher role to something more strategically. Everyone is saying that lately, so it doesn't change nothing at all. If we completely remove the ad platform, Meta ads or Google ads, we still need someone to strategize and do the marketing, as I said previously. If everyone else is using the same AI, how are you going to stand out? Okay, maybe you have a better AI than your competitors. That's another thing. Maybe instead of betting on agencies, you can bet on the best AI platform. But maybe it will be even better to bet on the best AI platform that has the best agency managing the best AI platform. That will be a very complex world. We'll see what is going to happen, but maybe you will lose your job, okay? And that's part of life, and it's like the South Park episode, they took our jobs. And that's pretty much it, I think. And even so, yeah, no, you know what? Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I cast a spell on your bow, and the spell says, those who do not subscribe to this channel, we never return ad spend over to. You've got no option, my friend.
Subscribe, don't wait, hit that button for real. Transform your hustle, make the most of the deal. Clicks and leads from the screen to the sky. Media buyer for coaches, take your biz on a high. Course creators gather, ain't no time to lag. Ads sharpened up like a knife in a drag. Content so slick, make your wallet go swoon. Meta algorithms got you rich by noon.